Hey guys, Everest and I just got back from a long walk. She didn't do much walking though. I slept in my stroller. And right when she was fast asleep and we walked by, someone started hammering on their house construction and she woke up and it upset Mommy. Either way, I was thinking about on my walk how my thoughts on veganism and my approach to veganism has changed or been influenced by motherhood. And it really has changed quite a bit. First of all, becoming a mother and meeting my little baby who I worked so hard to create, it was not easy, has really changed my opinions on the dairy industry. Not necessarily changed my opinions, but solidified them and helped me understand them from a new perspective. For dairy to be created, for, milk, cow's milk to be created, a cow has to give birth, be pregnant, give birth, and then that baby that they've created is stolen from them. And actually, I think I might cry. The idea of anyone taking Everest from me is just too unimaginable for me to even, discuss. And every day that's happening to animals. And to be stupid enough to think that it doesn't hurt those animals is just ridiculous. Of course it hurts them. Of course that mother loves her child and is devastated to have her child taken from her just so we can drink the breast milk that she is now producing for her baby who is now being killed for the veal industry. Like, it's just disgusting. It is barbaric. It is cruel. And if it were happening to any other species, like if we started doing it to dogs, people would be in outrage. Oh, yeah, I stuck my hand up my dog's vagina and injected semen into her. And then when her puppies were born, I killed them all and ate them. And then I took her milk and I turned it into cheese and ice cream. Like, no, that would not fly. But we do it to cows, and we're just totally blind to how that is just disgustingly cruel. And now that I have my baby and I feel the love that I feel for her and just this, innate desire, to protect her no matter what, I look at what's happening in the dairy industry, and it's goat's milk and it's cow's milk and it's all, and it just disgusts me even more deeply and viscerally. I just feel it so strongly, because if anyone took her from me, and if I had to go through pregnancy only to have my baby taken away from me, I don't think I would be able to live. I think I would just crawl into a hole and die. It's just disgusting. And also, it's also really made me look at the environmental impact of the animal holocaust and just how this world is being destroyed. And this is the world that I want her to grow up in and raise her children in, and everyone's just shitting all over it, and it pisses me off. It pisses me off that we're overfishing or fishing at all, but overfishing the oceans and totally ruining ecosystems. And it pisses me off that the dairy industry is contributing to climate change, and that there are polar bears that have no ice anymore, and that there are, species that their climate is changing so drastically that they can't evolve to survive in it. And it makes me angry that, she might grow up and never understand. Ooh, you got tummy grumbles. she might never see some of these animals that are, you know, just like I will never see a dodo bird, for example, or I don't know when they went extinct, but there are lots of animals that she will never see or will be near extinction. You know, the rhinoceros and certain tigers. And what's going on with your belly? You should hear her belly right now. She's got the grumbles. Maybe I'm hungry, mommy. Maybe I'm hungry. So I'll go feed her. But I just wanted to, you know, say that, you know, it's never too late to change. And if you really think about what's going on in this world, and there's numerous injustices that are occurring all over the world. I could go on and on forever about how, you know, we're so disconnected from where our technology comes from. Ooh, big poos. And so, you know, people who have a working cellular phone, when a new one comes out, they go and replace it even though they don't need to. They just want something new and shiny. And they don't even think about how that cell phone was made and the resources that are needed. You know, there are tons of metals and minerals that are used in these phones that are harvested or collected by, you know, children, first of all, children. And they're paid nothing. They're slave laborers. And, you know, we are just completely disconnected to that. Anyway, that's totally off topic. But the point is that, you know, veganism is the future. It is part of the solution to numerous of the major problems that are facing our world. And you have to ask yourself, if you want change in this world, if you want to leave a better world for our children, you have to change. You can't just want the world to change without you doing anything. You have to do what you can, and veganism is by far the most ethically sound lifestyle that exists. So I really hope this video kind of sparks some questions in you, and maybe, you know, you can go do your own research. I went vegan after watching Vegucated on Netflix. Like, go watch these movies, learn about these industries. If you can't eat a meal while thinking about what you're eating, like, and how it got to your plate, then you shouldn't be eating it. You know, I was at the grocery store the other day, and one of the moms said, "Oh, I need to go get chicken," to her daughter. And her daughter said, "But it wasn't a real chicken, right, Mom?" And she said, "No, dear, it wasn't a real chicken." Yes, it was an effing real chicken. A chicken who felt emotions, who felt fear. And, you know, chickens are smart and affectionate animals. They actually love to give hugs. They have great facial recognition. So when they meet a person, they'll remember that person the next time they meet them. So, like, these aren't things. These are living beings who have a need for protection, and they need to be spoken for. And I am happy to speak for them. Oh, did you hear that? She's just pooing up a storm. So I'll go change her diaper. Anyway, you know, I hope this video inspires you to learn more and go vegan. Go vegan. Go vegan!